about women empowerment. I mean, it's one of the things that I talked about with when bringing this topic into this group. I really respect women and their roles, and I think a woman's place can be in the NFL. And
all right, so we got to get into it. Women in the NFL. We cannot start the show without having such an impact on people who have impacted us, but are just like us, women. So, who do we have for this week's Women in the NFL?
All right. So the one and only Erin Andrews. Obviously, I think everyone who knows anything about sports, whether it's NFL or she's been, a sportscaster across the leagues, different types of sports, but definitely in the NFL. So let's get into Erin Andrews. So she's actually from Maine, but she moved as a young girl to San Antonio, Texas. That's kind of where she kind of started her start. But when she was younger, she grew up a Celtics fan because of her dad. Because again, Maine, right? New England area, right? But yeah, she also was, when she was in high school, she was actually in the National Honor Society. She was also in the Brennan School of Dance of Arts in Sefner, Florida. So multi-talented, very smart. Also kind of grew up in a sports family. So she attended the University of Florida. She got a bachelor's degree in telecommunications. While she was in college, she was a member of Zeta Tau Alpha sorority. And she was also in the Florida Gators Dazzlers dance team for a few years as well. So all around like athletic. Yeah. So she started at Fox Sports Florida. She started as a freelance reporter where she used to, kind of report on the Tampa Bay Lightning and kind of started off that way. Then she kind of bounced around and started covering like the Atlanta Braves and all the Atlanta teams, like the Atlanta Hawks, the Atlanta Thrashers. So that's kind of where she kind of started building more momentum in her career as a sportscaster. But in 2004, she became a sideline reporter for ESPN College Football Saturday on primetime and the Big Ten college basketball games. And so that's kind of when she started switching into more like elite kind of networks. Then she also expanded her job to ESPN College Football Thursday primetime, and she started reporting a lot on the Major League Baseball in the early 2000s. So that's kind of where she kind of started building that momentum, especially around football. So she started really reporting on college football. In 2012, she actually left ESPN and joined Fox Sports. That's where she was the host of Fox College Football studio show and was joined by analysts Eddie George and Joy Harrington. So again, she was an actual host. She was no longer a sideline reporter. She was also a contributor on Fox NFL Sundays, and she also served as a field reporter during the playoffs and also during the Daytona 500. So it's at Fox where she started.
Got a resume, man.
So it was at Fox where she really started building more of that primetime kind of like experience, right? So she kind of was a lot of different places. She contributed to Fox Football Daily. Then in the 2014 season, Andrews became the sideline reporter for Fox lead NFL broadcasting crew, replacing Pam Oliver. She later re-signed with Fox Sports in 2016 and was exclusive to the network's NFL crew. So she became an exclusive member of the NFL crew for Fox News. Yeah, for Fox Sports. Wow. So, she really kind of developed a lot of, of notoriety and what is really well known around the sports world. And that's where she really kind of cultivated her knowledge of football, right? Kind of like us, right? Someone has to start somewhere, right? You don't just start at the top, right? No. Unfortunately, I don't know if you remember, but she, along with fame comes some scary stuff. So I don't know if you guys remember, but she was being kind of stalked in the early 2000s. It turned out that this like weird guy was like peeping through, peeping at her through her hotel rooms, and she just had a lot of unfortunate like scary situations with a guy kind of stalking her and following her between 2008 and 2010. And she had to actually like fight for that, right? Because people were like, what do you mean peeping? Because she's famous, right? People kind of assume that she wasn't guaranteed privacy, but it's like she's still a person, right? Exactly. And so it took her a long time, and he finally was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, 3 years probation. His name is Michael David Barrett. And so like it took her a long time to actually make sure that he paid for being a stalker and peeping at her. So that fame is great, but there's also like that kind of scary side. She also is a cancer survivor. Like, in 2017, she was diagnosed with cervical cancer. And so she received treatment for that. And it was after 2 surgeries and a lot of like chemo and a lot of treatment, she was pronounced cancer free. And so she's another, a survivor of cancer. So she's a fighter. So that's why she partnered with Women's Health Diagnostics. So she does a lot with cancer. One of the campaigns that she's really a part of is We Can Change This Stat, which is encouraging women to go and get annual exams, right? As well as encouraging men, because everyone knows that early detection is the key to survival, right? So on top of being an amazing, like sports announcer who knows her stuff, she also is a cancer survivor. And so she is a fighter. So Erin Andrews, that is our woman in the NFL for today.
Woo! Man, that was super impactful, man. Like I said, she's got a resume. And just to see, like, she's been through some things, man. She's really been through some things, and nothing has stopped her. She's still out here. She's still changing the game. Yep. Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. So if you don't know about Erin Andrews, you do now. I need you to do some Google researching, because I don't know about you, but all of those things about her are just truly amazing.
Oh, I love it. She's a survivor sister. Like, I love that. I have that in common with her. That's really amazing to know what she's been through. I mean, and the amazing thing is she always carries herself with such grace and poise on that sideline or with those men.
Yeah, she does.
So being in a man's world, I like how she's always been super feisty and like taking them on.
Yes.
I've seen her correct some of them sometimes.
She has. She's amazing.
I'm just like, she does not care at all. She's one of my absolute favorites to actually watch as a reporter, because she's so smart. She's beautiful. Very smart, beautiful to boot. She's got her stuff together. And I just love that she's a woman doing this.
Me too. I think that was awesome. Delilah, you kick butt on that, man. Hey, we got some comments in here. Hey, Anthony Handy said, "What's up, ladies?"
Hey, Mr. Fingers.
Hey.
Oh, we do love Ash, man.
We love Ash to pieces.
Hey,
I feel like a part of me's missing tonight, but I know she's out there.
I know.
What's up?
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
beautiful.
Oh, man, the one and only beautiful Delilah.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody shouting out Delilah.
Oh, I agree with you, Kyle.
Hey, here we go. Hey, Kyle, don't
no, here we go.
You want to start mess already? We just want him to win games until my boy can get back. Don't try to give him
man. We should have saved that comment for the drama.
Exactly. Look, they're asking how old Sean is. Look, sorry to hear about your lost Washington Commanders.
Oh, wow.
We love you too, Sean, man.
Sean.
Hey, ladies. Oh, man, you guys are just awesome, man. We got to get on to the show. But look, we're going to keep going through those comments, man.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.